Dive into the opulent world with our guide to the top 10 most used locations. In this quick exploration, we'll take you behind the scenes of this Netflix series, revealing the iconic and historically rich settings that bring the royal drama to life. From majestic palaces to iconic landmarks, join us as we unveil the captivating locations that set the stage for the royal narrative. Whether you're a devoted fan or new to the series, stay tuned for an insider's glimpse into the regal backdrops that contribute to the grandeur. Today, we will talk about top 10 most watched series in 2024. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. 1. Slow Horses. Season 3 of today's Best Spy series brings back the out-of-favor MI5 agents exiled to Slough House, earning them the derisive nickname Slow Horses. Gary Oldman is endlessly amusing as Jackson Lamb, the team's brilliant, acerbic leader. Jack Lowden's River Cartwright is charming, charismatic, and smart. So why does he find himself in one scrape after another? Kristen Scott Thomas is a treat to watch as the shrewd head of MI5, Diana Taverner, tangling with Sophie Okonedo as Ingrid Tierney, her rival for power. This season's story, based on real tigers in Mick Herron's Slough House series of novels, begins with an incident in Istanbul that leads back to London and a kidnapping that sends the team into overdrive. Amidst shootouts, betrayals, and hard truths revealed, the Slow Horses once again go rogue for all the right reasons. If you have to glance away whenever Jackson Lamb eats, like bathing and hair washing, table manners aren't his thing. It's worth it. 2. Platform 7. Jasmine Jobson, BAFTA nominated for her role as Jack in Top Boy, stars in this British psychological thriller, whose heroine is a ghost. Johnson plays Lisa, haunting the railway platform at Peterborough Station, who witnesses another tragedy and begins to remember and explore the problems in her life that led to her demise. The series is based on the 2019 novel by Louise Doughty, who has said that if ghosts exist, they wouldn't be just floating around in white nighties in stately homes. So created a contemporary story that encompasses sexual abuse and domestic violence. The show's executive producer Chris Carey has described the show as part revenge story, part love story, part murder mystery. It was written by Paula Milne, whose many suspenseful series include The Politician's Wife. 3. Vigil. In the absorbing first series of Vigil, Sharon Jones's Gentleman Jack, brash, no-nonsense Scottish detective Amy Silva spent most of the time solving a murder on a Royal Navy submarine, getting everyone's noses out of joint along the way. This season, she deals with drone warfare as she investigates deaths at a Royal Air Force base, a case involving less claustrophobia, but even more political intrigue. Romola Garai and Dougray Scott have joined the cast this time round, while Rose Leslie returns as Kirsten Longacre, Amy's colleague on the force, who for most of the first season was her protective ex-girlfriend, until they decided to give their relationship another go in the season finale. Of course, that doesn't mean anything will go smoothly in love or in finding more killers. For The Crown. The 6 really final installments of the hugely popular series about Queen Elizabeth II and her family are arriving. This season's first 4 episodes, which took viewers through Princess Diana's funeral, failed to improve on the abysmal 5th season before it, receiving a largely dismal response from most critics. Still, they landed at the top of Netflix's most watched list, and these last episodes, good or bad, are likely to do the same. This time, William, Ed McVeigh, meets Kate, Meg Bellamy, at University in Charles, Dominic West, and Camilla, Olivia Williams, finally marry. The Crown story ends in 2005, but the show's creator, Peter Morgan, has said that after the Queen's death last year, he had to find a way to honor her memory. 5. Yu Yu Hakusho. In this stylish, live-action version of the popular manga series from the 1990s, the troublemaking teenager Yusuke, Takumi Kitamura, dies while heroically trying to save a little boy from an oncoming car. He travels to the spirit world and is sent back to life as an underworld detective investigating demons. Apart from the misunderstood teen trope, he's not the most relatable hero around, but no matter. It's all an excuse for colorful, spectacular effects, explosions, and martial arts battles. 6. Reacher. Based on Lee Child's best-selling series of novels, This Amazon series premiered last year and did so well that it was renewed almost instantly. Now Alan Ritchson returns as Jack Reacher, the tough guy, justice-seeking drifter, and former member of the U.S. Army's military police. Although Reacher says in the new season's trailer that he is someone who prefers not getting involved, that's a joke. Getting involved wherever he goes is all he does. 7. Carol and the End of the World. Animating the apocalypse may be one way to lessen the sting. This adult animated series is a deadpan comedy about a woman who, like the rest of the world, knows the end is coming, but unlike everyone else doesn't think it's time to let loose and live it up while you can. Carol is played by Martha Kelly, and even if you don't recognize her name, you might know her face from many supporting roles. She was the drug-dealing Lori in Euphoria and the social worker in the film Marriage Story. 8. Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Rick Riordan, author of the mega-selling Yay novels, this show is based on, co-created the series, which is a plus, at least for him, given his dislike for the previous movie adaptations of his work. Now Disney Plus gives Percy another chance, with Walker Sobel as the 12-year-old demigod, son of a human mother, Virginia Cull, and the Greek god Poseidon, Toby Stephens. 9. What If? This animated alternate history returns, with more sliding door-style possibilities for some of the Marvel Cinematic Universe's most familiar characters. Jeffrey Wright is the voice of the narrator, called the Watcher, who sets up the stories in each of the half-hour episodes. Some of the voices differ from those in the films. Late Belle, not Scarlett Johansson, is Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow, but many voices are the same, including Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. 10. Doctor Who. The 60th anniversary specials with David Tennant continue this month, with Wild Blue Yonder on 2 December and The Giggle on 9 December. But the most anticipated upcoming episode of all might be the holiday special, which introduces Ncuti Gatwa's sex education as the 15th Doctor and Millie Gibson, Coronation Street, as his new sidekick, Ruby Sunday, in an episode with the winking title. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and click to subscribe button.